You're born in Long Island, New York, to a family of generational Jets fans, and just like that, your life of suffering begins. It's 2009. Rookie Mark Sanchez is the quarterback. The Jets finish 9-7 and make a surprise run to the AFC Championship. In 2010, they improve to 11-5 and get there again, 2 straight years, 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Led by a dominant defense and a run-heavy offense, the team feels close. But you don't remember it. You're too young to fully understand football, too young to know what it means to have a team that competes in January. What follows isn't progress, it's collapse. Over the next 15 years, the Jets won't return to the playoffs, and what began as promise slowly becomes the longest postseason drought in the NFL. So, how did it fall apart? How does a team get that close to a Super Bowl twice, only to vanish from relevance for over a decade? 2011 to 2014, the hangover. After 2 straight AFC Championship appearances, the Jets come down hard. The roster weakens, the quarterback situation unravels, and the locker room starts to splinter. What felt like a window quickly slams shut. In 2011, the team finishes 8-8. Mark Sanchez regresses, throwing 18 interceptions on the year, and the offense struggles to move the ball consistently. Still, the Jets head into Week 17 with a shot at the playoffs. All they have to do is beat a 5-10 Dolphins team, but instead, they collapse. Sanchez throws 3 interceptions. The offense turns the ball over on 3 straight fourth-quarter drives. Players reportedly ignore coaches during timeouts. Santonio Holmes, the team's captain, is benched mid-game after arguing in the huddle. The season ends not just in failure, but in open dysfunction. In 2012, the front office doubles down on Mark Sanchez and then trades for Tim Tebow. Not to start him, not to replace Sanchez, just to exist. He's used in occasional wildcat packages, punt protection units, and as a walking media circus. It's chaos. Sanchez plays poorly, 13 touchdowns, 18 interceptions, and the offense ranks near the bottom of the league. Fans call for Tebow, but he's never truly given a chance. By Week 15, things are so bad, the Jets start Greg McElroy over both of them. They finish 6-10. In 2013, the Jets officially reset. Tim Tebow is cut, and Gino Smith is drafted in the second round to develop behind Mark Sanchez. But that plan unravels almost immediately. In the 3rd preseason game, Sanchez is stupidly put into the game behind the backup offensive line and takes a hit that ends his season. With no other real option, Gino Smith is named the starter. He flashes some potential, game-winning drives, mobility, but it's buried under inconsistency. He throws 21 interceptions, loses 8 fumbles, and finishes with one of the lowest passer ratings in the league. The Jets go 8-8, but it doesn't feel like progress. In 2014, any remaining optimism fades. Gino Smith returns as the starter, but struggles continue. He throws 3 interceptions in the season opener and never finds consistency. The offense finishes 28th in scoring. Michael Vick is brought in mid-season, but he's far from his prime and barely more effective. The team finishes 4-12. The defense underperforms. The offense is one of the worst in the league. Rex Ryan is fired at the end of the year, along with general manager John Idzik. The last pieces of the AFC Championship roster are gone. It's the end of an era, but not the start of anything new. Just a reset. By now, you're 5 years old. All you've ever known is losing. No playoffs, no star quarterback, just new coaches, new excuses, and the same results. And then, just when you stop expecting anything, they give you a reason to believe. 2015 to 2018, false hope. For a brief moment, it feels like things might finally turn around. A new quarterback, a few surprising wins, and just enough success to believe again. In 2015, the Jets surprise everyone. First-year head coach Todd Bowles brings structure. Ryan Fitzpatrick takes over at quarterback, and the offense clicks. Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker form one of the league's best receiving duos, and the team wins 10 games. Heading into Week 17, they're 1 win away from the playoffs. But with everything on the line, Fitzpatrick throws 3 interceptions against the Bills. The season ends at 10-6. No playoffs, no miracle. It's the best Jet season in a decade, and it still ends in heartbreak. In 2016, the hope disappears fast. Fitzpatrick returns, but the magic is gone. He throws 17 interceptions in just 14 games, and the offense struggles to move the ball. Todd Bowles' second year brings regression across the board. The team finishes 5-11. The locker room fractures. Brandon Marshall leaves after the season. Any momentum from 2015 is gone. It's clear now. 2015 wasn't a turning point. It was a brief pause in a longer decline. In 2017, the Jets move on from Ryan Fitzpatrick after a disastrous 2016 season. With no clear future at quarterback, they turn to 38-year-old journeyman Josh McCown, his 8th NFL team. The roster is stripped down and expectations are rock bottom. But instead of tanking, the Jets win just enough games to stay in limbo. They finish 5-11. In 2018, the Jets draft Sam Darnold 3rd overall, hoping he's the long-term answer at quarterback. He starts week 1 and shows flashes of potential, but also inconsistency, turnovers, and injuries. The team finishes 4-12. Todd Bowles is fired. Darnold's rookie year ends with more questions than answers, and the Jets head into another offseason without direction. What was supposed to be a rebuild ends the same way every era seems to, with more rebuilding. You're now 9 years old, and honestly, I just feel sorry for you. You've grown up thinking this is what football is supposed to be. Bad quarterbacks, coaching changes, empty promises. Every season starts with hope and ends with regret. And somehow, it's about to get even worse. In 2019, the Jets hand the keys to Sam Darnold and bring in Adam Gase as head coach. It goes wrong almost immediately. Darnold misses 3 games with the kissing disease. When he returns, he's mic'd up saying he's seeing ghosts during a 33-0 loss against the Patriots on national TV. They finish 7-9, but it's a hollow record. The offense is one of the worst in the league, and it's already clear Gase might be the wrong guy for the job. In 2020, the Jets hit rock bottom. The team starts 0-13. The offense is unwatchable. Adam Gase is clearly in over his head, and Sam Darnold regresses hard. Fans root for losses just to secure the number 1 pick and a shot at Trevor Lawrence. But in Week 15, the Jets beat the Rams, blowing their chance at the top pick. They finish 2-14. Gase is fired. Darnold is done. It's one of the worst seasons in franchise history. In 2021, the Jets draft Zach Wilson 2nd overall and hire Robert Saleh as head coach. It's a new quarterback, a new system, and another attempt at a rebuild. Wilson struggles immediately. He throws more interceptions than touchdowns, misses time with injury, and never looks comfortable. The offense is still one of the worst in the league. They finish 4-13. In 2022, the Jets build a strong defense and add real offensive talent. Rookie wideout Garrett Wilson shines. Breece Hall looks electric before his injury. For a while, it works. They start 6-3 and look like a playoff team. But Zach Wilson doesn't improve. He's benched twice. The locker room turns on him, and the offense collapses down the stretch. They finish 7-10. The defense is playoff ready. The quarterback isn't. Another season wasted. It's your 13th birthday, but you look 40. Years of quarterback disasters and fourth-quarter collapses have aged you dramatically. You've never seen a playoff game, and another season or two like this might finish you off entirely. 2023 to 2024. False hope, too. The Jets go all in for the 2023 season. They trade for Aaron Rodgers. Super Bowl talk starts. National media buys in, and then 4 snaps later, it's over. Rodgers tears his Achilles. The season ends before it even begins. They finish 7-10, same record as the year before. But this time, it hurts even more. Halfway through the 2024 season, you pass away. Cause of death, watching the Jets start Trevor Siemian for the 3rd time in 6 weeks. You held on as long as you could. You never saw the playoffs. You never saw a franchise quarterback. All you knew was pain, false hope, and a team that never figured it out.